South Africa's advertising and media industry is expected to grow exponentially. Let's take a closer look at the sector stakeholders in advertising, electronic media and film, who have partnered with the MICT SETA. Under the stewardship of Khosi Nyalala Bilane, the Bakatla Media Center was appointed as a center of excellence for their investments in skills development. The Bakatla Media Center has engaged with the MICT SETA to deliver a film and television production skills program for 100 learners.
The relationship with MICT SETA and Bakatla Media Center started in 2013 because they were the ones who were supposed to accredit us for the film and television course that we are offering.
They've been very extremely helpful. I must say this institution is what it is because MICT SETA is on our side. I mean, we go to them for whatever we need, they come on board.
The vision of the school came about as we were implementing the master plan. We already have developed a blueprint for our development of the region. Broadcasting or media is part of that process, and this is how this concept of media center came about.
The course is a one-year course. At the end of the course they get a certificate and the film and television operations, and it's NQF level 4.
My parents couldn't afford to take me to a media school, so this school gave me the opportunity that I never thought I would get.
This program is being rolled out in the rural town of Moruleng in the Northwest Province and is aimed at developing media content producers to address the impending content shortage that will be as a result of the Digital Migration Initiative by the Minister of Communications.
Our program for rural development, we understand it to be a solution. What we are doing here is to develop a solution not only for Bakatla or for the region, but for the country.
I think it goes beyond meeting expectations. We teach them to be all-rounders. They learn basically everything.
You can pull out entire production out of the students that we are developing here.
So this opportunity just gave me that inspiration, because now I'm inspired. I know I can go far with this career.
Well, I see myself as a successful camera operator working for the big industry. Yeah, being the best actually in the camera operating business.
I want to be a producer, I want to be an editor, I want to do especially camera. I just want to know everything about camera.
Yeah, I see myself having a very successful business of my own.
They can be editors, they can be sound people, they can also operate cameras, ENG or studio cameras. They can do sound or vision control or vision mixing. They can do everything. So from there they keep on improving and improving and improving.
From our previous graduates, we have currently 98% of them which are employed across the media industry all over South Africa.
I must say it's a great honor. I am privileged to have myself been serving the community.
Big Fish aims to produce socially responsible, progressive filmmakers keen to transform society and contribute to the development of an indigenous filmmaking culture. Big Fish is currently engaged with the MICT SETA to deliver a film and TV production program for 50 learners in Gauteng and the Western Cape Province.
We've got a campus in Cape Town and a campus in Johannesburg, and we run both NQF4 and NQF5 in film and TV production, as well as short courses.
I come from a province where there's very little opportunities for young people who want to be in the film and TV industry. And I heard about Big Fish and I applied amongst thousands of other applicants, and I was fortunate enough to get in.
And we basically have a very intensive project-focused hands-on training, which means that the students are very well trained and very well equipped to go into the industry.
Once you come out of this institution, like you're ready to go into any production.
I set up Big Fish in order to take a wide range of young black talented people to train them to become the filmmakers of the future and to become really a new generation of storytellers.
What attracted me to film and TV production is the fact that you can actually tell your own stories, be part of crews and people that make stories, that tell our stories.
And then I get to learn other technical stuff like camera, sound, research, directing, editing, and so forth.
Big Fish has been recognized for its groundbreaking training methodologies, which focus on human development, exposing students to a plethora of cultural outings, critical thinking, film analysis, and entrepreneurial skills within small classes, learning on state-of-the-art equipment and having access to award-winning tutors and mentors who facilitate their learning.
So I always say that I think we're transforming young people's lives by giving them these opportunities. We're transforming the industry by giving them a whole pool of new black talent from which they can pull and use and be creative. And also the stories that our students tell are so different because of their different backgrounds.
At Big Fish, you learn to become socially responsible. You become aware of everything that happens around you. And after becoming aware, you feel like it's your responsibility to do something about it. And in this instance, we take our tools, which are cameras and everything, and we try to bring about change through the tools that we have and through the media.
What I want is to tell my own stories, have my voice out there. Partnering with like-minded filmmakers and obviously collaborating with other production companies.
Big Fish has given me the foundation and tools to build on for the future. For me, which is being in the forefront of digital media.
Since their partnership with the MICT SETA, Joe Public has offered internships to more than 25 learners to extend their knowledge, skills, and concepts through structured workplace exposure and specialized training in all departments from the creative, media, strategy, production, DTP, and even in the account management department.
For them specifically, I wanted to give opportunities to people who ordinarily wouldn't have the opportunity to come into this industry. Open up the industry to people who wouldn't think about it, and give them an opportunity to see that there is career growth within this type of industry.
I learned a lot of the basics, like the stuff that I needed to know generally as the knowledge I should just have as soon as I walk in, but a lot of it was learning. Like the job experience actually helped me a lot because you need to learn how to do the job as well.
I've basically been involved in everything from start to end, so the whole pre-production up until post-production, the whole conceptualization, briefing clients, getting to know what they want, the whole process, managing the budget, actually shooting the commercial, and then all the other admin that comes in after that.
You don't realize how cool your job is until you're actually doing it, and you see what you've done out there in the world. And that's one of the best things about it, is you see your actual work being consumed by others.
When I started at Joe Public, I had been done with campus for a month only. So I mean, not many people are also, lucky enough to find a job that soon. But it means everything to me, and I'm so thankful for this opportunity.
So what I'd studied in terms of brand strategy and a little bit of economical thinking and critical thinking and creative thinking that they had taught us were some of the things that I expected to apply when I started working at Joe Public.
Internships have proved extremely successful, with over 80% of interns being appointed permanently. Other interns pursuing careers outside the agency have all been considered for roles that they are now prepared for.
So I feel with us growing interns and then them going out into the industry and working in other agencies, it definitely helps, because I know that most of them who have left for a higher position or a more different position based on what they had now. So it is ultimately growth.
I feel honored that I was chosen out of however many interns that apply every year. And I know there's a lot because in my time I've seen a lot of interns come and go. It makes me feel great that they chose to keep me, and I've managed to grow from it. So I feel special.
They should do this more to young people out there, because sometimes we don't believe in ourselves. We don't think, oh my gosh, I could actually get a job at Joe Public, until you're offered the internship and down the line then you're offered the permanent position.
Joe Public is the kind of company that a lot of people would really like to work for. So having had the opportunity to intern here and then be here for as long as I have has meant a whole lot, especially at the beginning stage of my career. And as a company that does stand for growth, that is something I can truly advocate for in terms of the growth that I have experienced in the 2 odd years having been here at Joe Public.
A lot of people are hungry to be here. Let's do this more.
The various stakeholders who have embraced skills development have shown appreciable growth in the numbers of learners, interns, and graduates in their respective MICT sectors. And the MICT SETA has worked steadily towards their vision of being recognized as the leader in the development of a highly skilled, knowledge-based information society.